But coming up a little bit later on, Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton, the match that's 15 years in the making. We'll take an in-depth look later on tonight.
Yeah, and after what transpired last week with Randy Orton invading Raw and Brock Lesnar invading SmackDown Live, Raw General Manager Mick Foley has invited SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan right here to Raw to clear the air tonight.
In case you didn't know, it's all about the WWE World Champion. You want to know who I am? Show them all. I'm the man that's become champion. Dean Ambrose is here to stay.
Weighing in at 217 pounds, the WWE.
Guys, we are less than 2 weeks away from the biggest party of the summer. Of course, I'm talking about SummerSlam, but that's not the only thing Byron's been tweeting about all day.
I think Santa Claus stopped by our announced desk earlier because, guys, I'm holding Scooby-Doo and WWE a curse of a speed demon. This is like the greatest thing ever. Corey, put you on the spot here. Who's your favorite Scooby-Doo character? You can't decide. It's tough. I like Shaggy. He's like really down-to-earth guy. In fact, speaking of characters, our very own Michael Cole is also in the movie.
Yeah, so proud to be a part of the movie, available on DVD and Blu-ray tomorrow. Not only myself, but also this man, a part of this film. Figure out this mystery. Sheamus wants revenge on Cesaro tonight.
I'm not trying to get any spoilers here, Cole, but Sheamus doesn't pull off his face to be an old man in the movie, does he?
Spoiler alert.
Here's the corner from Mooseheart, Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds, Cesaro.
There's my favorite part. From sharp-dressed man to Swiss Superman. Here comes Cesaro.
Well, we talked about Sheamus wanting revenge, and this is why I want to take you back to Raw last week, a match made by General Manager Mick Foley between Cesaro and Sheamus.
It was as hard-hitting and as physical as we expected between these two. But all it took was one big move, and that big move was the neutralizer for Cesaro to score a win.
WWE.com broke the news earlier today that Cesaro-Sheamus will happen again tonight. Orders of the General Manager Mick Foley. Cesaro sent out a tweet as we watch what happened with the brawl after the matchup. Cesaro said he probably liked it so much that he wants to see it again. Hashtag heavy hitters. That's what we're seeing happen after the matchup.
Mick Foley said he wasn't concerned about the winner. He wanted physical dominance, and that's exactly what both these superstars tried to display. We didn't get a decisive victory in that category last week.
So, Corey, you think that's the reason we have another match tonight to know who is physically superior?
That's my guess. Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, General Manager Mick Foley said he wants physical dominance. I don't necessarily agree with that decision. I think it's downright dangerous. These two guys might destroy each other tonight.
Oh, that's the thing. I mean, anybody who's followed the careers of Cesaro and Sheamus know they wear being the toughest guy in the locker room like a badge of honor. So, of course, I think there's a little pride there. They want to prove they're tougher than the other guy.
And here's the side headlock by Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior versus Cesaro. Two of the most powerful, two of the most physical men in WWE today. And both men very outspoken about where they were drafted in the brand extension draft as Cesaro sends Sheamus over the top rope. Cesaro drafted in round number 6. When Sheamus, man, my God, like a torpedo. Jeez. And Cesaro looking to prove that he should have been drafted higher. He was very outspoken, Cesaro was, about wanting to be drafted to SmackDown Live as we take another look as what a torpedo.
You know, last week Cesaro gave Sheamus a headbutt. Sheamus had to go see a dentist to get some work done.
I want to schedule another appointment. Yeah, but Corey, you know as well as I do that Sheamus, just like that, is not going to to take that lion down. Man who's made a reputation as a brawler throughout his years here in WWE, four-time WWE champion.
Rollins and all of his ability.
Former Money in the Bank contract winner. In fact, he cashed in at Survivor Series last year.
It's only the beginning.
The scary thing about Sheamus, when he's beating on you and you start to see those welts and bruises develop, he just gets even more intense.
Look at the flat-out power. That is dead weight lifted into a vertical suplex by Cesaro.
They don't call him the Swiss Superman for nothing.
Come on. Cover by Cesaro and a kick out by Sheamus. Have to believe another win tonight by Cesaro will get him a championship opportunity down the road, obviously promised by General Manager Foley last week.
I don't think there's any way you can question it. I mean, he scored 2 victories in a row against Sheamus. That's saying something.
But you don't think that opportunity is motivating Sheamus just as much?
Uppercut. Wow. Cesaro unloading with uppercut after uppercut to Sheamus in another one.
Well, uppercut, Sheamus had whiplash.
Referee Rod spotted it, if you can't believe he's almost in the line of fire that time. Cesaro.
Oh my gosh.
And here's some highlights from the matchup.
Uh-oh, Sheamus, though.